Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Technology and Sun. So today I'm going to go through this book with you, but first I'll just go through the contents of this book or the various chapters in this book. The name of this book is C Sharp 3.0 Design Patterns. So this is how we implement design patterns using C Sharp, although it's a bit old, but the principle remains the same. As you know, design patterns are something that doesn't change so often, and design patterns are an awful, immensely important thing for any programmer who wants to progress in his career. So we are here in the indexes. Here is the index or the list of chapters. Table of contents. C sharp meets design pattern. There is the chapter one. Then chapter two, structural patterns, decorator, proxy, bridge. Then structural patterns, composite and plywood. Then structural patterns, adapter and facade. Creational patterns, prototype, factory method, and singleton. Uh, Creational pattern, abstract factory and builder. Behavioral pattern, strategy, state and template method. Behavioral pattern, chain of responsibility and command. Behavioral pattern, iterator, mediator, observer. Behavioral pattern, visitor, interpreter, memento. Then the last chapter is the future of design. So they covered all the one gang of four design patterns. So all the people call patterns like dependency injection as design patterns, but those are design principles actually. And what happens is that if we go into page, you can say 8. I just go through the first chapter just for once. uh, Structural patterns, decorator, proxy, and bridge. So we start our tour of design patterns with the group known as structural patterns. There are 7 patterns that make up the structural group, which each with the rule of building flexibility, longevity, and security into computer software. The names of the patterns are important, so I'll introduce them immediately. They are decorator, proxy, bridge, composite, flyweight, abstract, facade. Okay, so these are the structural patterns. So first, I'll go into decorator pattern. The role of decorator pattern is to provide a way of attaching new state and behavior into the object dynamically. The object doesn't know it is being decorated, which makes it useful pattern for evolving systems. A key implementation point of decorated pattern is that decorators both inherit the original class and contain an instantiation of it. Illustration. As the name suggests, the decorative pattern makes an existing object and adds to it. As an example, consider a photo that is displayed on a screen. There are many ways to add to the photo, such as putting a border around it or specifying text related to the content. Such addition can be displayed on top of the photo as shown in figure, uh, or the combination of the original photo and some new content forms a new object. In the second image shown in the figure 2.1, there are 4 objects. The original photo as shown in the left, the object provides a border. uh, the two tag objects with different data associated with them. Each of them are in a decorated object. Okay. Given that the number of ways of decorating a photo is endless, you can have many such new objects. The beauty of the pattern is that the original object is unaware of the decorators. Okay, so here is the UML diagram. As you know already, all the design patterns can be represented using UML diagrams. So here is the diagram of UML diagram of decorator pattern, and like component, and this I component is the interface. Then we have the component object. Then we have the client will consume. Then we have decorator. It's like added state. Okay, and this is how it is. Okay. Mm, so here is the class. Mm, Class decorator pattern. Interface I component, class component, I component, publishing, I am working, decorator, I component, etc. Decorator A, I component. Class decorator, I component. C, component C. So what it is doing in the decorator A, okay, which implements I component, has a property I component and a public constructor decorator A. In that, you are accepting I component C, component equal to C. Okay, and again in decorator B, you have the decorator B constructor. It accepts a parameter I component C. So component is C. So the component that is I component in this, which is a uh, property or field in this class. So, okay, so this is the thing. So, okay, good. So we go on to proxy pattern. Okay, so proxy engage. Proxy pattern supports the object that control the creation of access to other objects. Its proxy is often called a small object, or often a small object that stands in for more complex private object that is activated once certain circumstances are clear. Okay. So that's all for sorry, that's the thing. We have like this is the diagram for proxy pattern. Okay, so okay. And we have like what are the things we have. Let's see. Uh, mm, have subject accessor, class subject accessor, private class subject, public class proxy, I subject. Okay, implements I subject. Okay. So request. Okay, so which is a method of the request? I have a virtual proxy create the object only on the first method call. And then like public protection proxy isolate. Okay, so abracadabra as a class. Okay, so then this. So that's the definition of proxy.